Salman, guys. I was sitting and I was actually looking through some of the videos that we did yesterday. So yesterday I played touch rugby. We were in the finals. I shouldn't have played because I'm injured and I've made it fucking 50 times worse. But I played. And I'm busy watching the video. And I'm watching this one and it says in Nkulunkulu cishe sadliwa. As it's cishe sadliwa. And I'm shouting and I'm like, talk, communicate. And it is such a less spoken about, undervalued, I don't know what the word is, the skill of communication. Yo, guys, you look at it in so many different spaces. I'm working, I'm sending some emails, I'm Instagram, working, and I'm looking at how some of the emails that you get, umuntu type but agasho next, you look in relationships where relationships crumble and they fall all because of a lack of communication, unspoken, uncommunicated expectations from a work point. Uncommunicated expectations. Awukwazi ukucommunicate. Guys, ayikho into empilweni that is more important than communication. You talk. Okay, sharp. Maybe you're not a big talker. Find a way to communicate. Find a way to communicate in your relationship. What works for you? You don't always have to be fighting and screaming and blah, blah. My strength is talking. But that's not the only way to communicate. That's not the only way to make sure that the other person understands what you want them to do. How you are expressing how you feel. So I went on Google. Here's the things, elements of communication. 7% is spoken words. 7%. 38% is voice or tone. Fuck you. Same words, different tone. Oh, my dad is so fucking awesome. You are that guy. Fuck my dad. Tone, voice, very, very important. 55% is body language. 55% is body language. How many times do you... I nearly said something so controversial. I'll say it. And I'm saying it in a innocent, playful way. So please don't get triggered. But how many times have you heard females say, stop? Body language, voice, tone. So already 93% is saying, don't stop. Communicating outside of just a spoken word. We're playing this game, and I'm looking at this ntanga, and I'm like, bro, talk. Bro. Like, are you running a line? Are you coming for a switch? Like, how am I meant to do that? Like, bro, what do you want? I tell my kids all the time because they can see me. Sometimes I'll go pour myself some juice in the fridge and then they'll look at me. Like, hey, bro, close mouth, don't get fed. Jay-Z taught us that shit. Funan. Shaliba. Non-verbal. I get it. Oh, one of these. But outside of that, you're not communicating, but you want things to go your way. In relationships, how many times but you're meant to know that? How the fuck was I meant to know that? Communicate. You want her to turn around? That's a way of communication. Because you're not using the verbal one doesn't mean that you can't use the other 90% to communicate what you want. Relationships fall apart. I don't know how many times I've said this in videos. Relationships fall apart because of uncommunicated expectations. Uncommunicated. You want this person to read your mind? Are you going to have this person to read your mind? At work, your work relationship is falling apart because you're not communicating with your line managers and your subordinates or your peers or your colleagues. You're scared. You run away from having hard conversations. Therefore, you don't communicate them. You're frustrated and then you implode. And the rest of us is meant to know what the fuck is happening. Asaz. Because you're not communicating. You have all these crazy expectations of us. You have all of these fucking you put us on these pedestals. Laputina asas, you're sitting there by yourself. by yourself in your own brain, in your own fields. Kuluma nati, guys. The reason why certain people are progressing in life is because they found a way to communicate with people around them to get what they need. They found a way. They found a way. Some of these slave queens are wearing the shortest shorts, showing a bit of ass. They're communicating, hey, I'm open for business. They are finding a way to communicate to get what they want. You are not communicating, therefore you are not getting what you want. Communicate. Askuzwe. In a relationship, if you don't like the meal that Tumede made and you're sabugula nai, instead of finishing the whole plate, just right. Every time she makes the same papanyana nyama yanga phakathi, right. Maybe that's your way because you're scared. Some of us will be like, I need that. Quick, easy, out. But it's a way of communicating. Yes, let's be respectful. Yes, let's show care, TLC, but communicate. At work, communicate. Find out what your line manager needs. Find out what your boss, your CEO needs. Communicate to them. If you're going to be late, communicate. If you're going to be early, communicate. If you dislike something, communicate. If you find something is a bit of a sexual undertone, if you find something a bit inappropriate, communicate. Find the right language, be it body, be it non-verbal, be it via email, be it via text. Find a way to communicate. Bazalwane, ungazufani nami ngibe frustrated izolo khane lo mjida lone flopper cishe wasidlisa ngoba ngafuna ukucommunicate. Hey, my relationships enu ayabhobha. Hey, niyadliwa guys. Why? Because you guys are not communicating efficiently. You guys are just going nje thinking ukuthi umhlaba uzoyihlanganela somehow. Anyway, that's my 2-seconder. Busy ngibona nezithombe zami. Hopefully I will post it on my Instagram about us winning. Well done to the boys. Well done to the boys. Ngiyantanda, man, guys. Ngiyantanda. Maybe drop some of your comments on how to improve communication skills. I'm very confrontational, so I don't mind, and I'm very verbal as well, so talk a lot, obviously. But yeah, maybe write in comments below. This is my tips on how to communicate efficiently, how to communicate differently in relationships with your parents and your friends and your siblings versus communication in a romantic relationship, in a professional relationship. What has worked for you, what has not worked for you. And yeah, let's continue sharing, man. I'm loving the comment section. I'm reading so much, I'm learning so much. Hey, ni smart, man. Yeah, ni smart. So I'm learning so much, and it's definitely assisting me in my day-to-day. So appreciate it. With that being said, like, share, comment, all those right things. Guys, have yourselves a fantastic day.